Hello, guys. I hope that you can hear me. I think we are waiting for Aman to be ready. Uh, just ping me, Aman, when you're ready for me to invite you. Okay, you're ready. Oh, hello.
Hey, hi. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. How
Yeah,
are you,
sorry, I
man?
got up. I got a bit late. I had to take a shower. Fortunately, I didn't find time since morning. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Good to see you again.
Yeah. I think our last coffee break was 2 weeks ago with two of us, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Last week we had a workshop regarding validators, but this week we actually now have finally some time and to continue the coffee break session. I'm really excited for
Oh,
today's
I'm excited.
stream. Yeah,
Super, extremely excited
yeah.
as well.
Let me just remove the
Just
banner. Yep.
yeah. Just well, yeah. You can remove the banner. I hope everyone has joined us, guys. Also, let us know where you are joining from. Because it's important to also see where the community is based, and where basically our followers are based and our loved ones are based. And yeah, I'm super excited because it's just not both of us. It's a really special week because the phase one. Well, firstly, we are live on mainnet. Phase one is already coming. Phase one launch is coming to an end. So I think it's the hard work, of the entire Ternoa team, from like the tech team, the entire tech team, the entire business team, the entire design team, entire HR team. So it's like everyone is so excited for this week especially, and yeah. So I think we can definitely begin by this positive energy.
Yeah, exactly. So before we start with the topics that we have, we need to announce the winners from last time, right? We had a
Yeah.
game where, yeah, we had a game where you had to choose who was the most handsome person in Ternoa. And thank you for all the amazing, I guess, nominations. I think you got one, Aman, right? One nomination.
Yeah, I did. I
Uh,
did. Yeah, I did.
yeah, I got probably
Yeah.
1 million. So yeah, so the names. So yeah, in the names of the winners are. I apologize. First, I want to apologize if I'm going to mispronounce your name, but yeah, they are Ortile, sorry, Alban Mayunga and Adrian Davisau. Yeah, again, I apologize for probably wrongly pronouncing your names, but please, guys, let us know where you live. Send a message to one of our support team so that you can get some prizes, of course. Uh,
Some Tanoa goodie
yeah,
maybe.
and of course today we're also going to play a game, but more about that later. But yeah, let's talk about the main thing this week, and that's the bridge, right? Let me
The
remove the
bridge,
banner. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
So I will just share my screen. Let me just move this
Woo!
around.
I didn't see that today.
Yeah. So our super secure bridge is alive. We already have 8.6 million caps transferred either from Ethereum to Ternoa or back. And I must say thank you guys for being part of this. Thank you for using the bridge because we put a lot of effort into it. And it seems like it's working flawlessly, right, Aman?
Yeah, it's definitely working flawlessly. A lot of people, over 8.5 million caps have been transferred. So, guys, you know what to do with these caps for now. You can go and stake them on your favorite nodes, and yeah, on rewards, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So let's move to another skin. It's super small. Uh, yeah, this one. So currently we only have quite a lot of external validators. So you guys who made your own validator, thank you very much, because we love you. We want you to use our system. This is made for you guys, and of course the rewards are amazing. So each day, every single active validator gets around 8.6 thousand caps. So it's quite worth to actually be a validator or to nominate, of course. So yeah, shout out to all of you guys who are nominating or validating. It means a lot to us, and you can expect like many new features in the next couple of weeks, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely. A lot of
yeah.
stuff.
Of course, if you're too scared, if you think that you might make a mistake and lose some caps, we also have our Ternoa AlphaNet, which is basically just a copy of the mainnet. But on the AlphaNet, we deal with test caps, so they're not real caps, and you can test your configuration, you can test nominating, and see how it will work. You will not lose anything. Those test caps are worthless, but for you, you can use them to test your uh, activities. So yeah, guys, either try your node to AlphaNet. You think that everything is working, go to mainnet and be a validator or a nominator.
Yeah, I mean, just a quick point here, Marco. Last week, Marco already had organized this workshop where he showed how to set up and run your validator nodes. So, guys, I mean, you can check out these videos. They're already on. I'm assuming they're on the YouTube. If not, then our support will definitely help you. They'll post a comment in the comment section. They're going to post a link, and also regarding the nomination, how to nominate a validator node. There's a link that I have with myself, which I can ask Marco to post. So maybe you can post it, or I can
Yeah, sure.
also.
So I will post it in the comments.
Yeah. And this video should help you to learn about how to nominate your node, your favorite node, or any node on our network.
Yeah, done.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So, guys, this is the real deal. This is the mainnet. This is the thing that you have been waiting for probably a year, I think, or more.
Yeah.
And it's only going to get better, right? We are working full time, like 150% per day, just to make sure that you get the best, features in in the most fastest way. Does that make sense? Probably not. Doesn't really matter. But uh, for today, we have a surprise for you guys. I'm super excited because this is our first time where we're going to show you one of our team members, right, Aman?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So
yeah,
this is something usually we're gonna do from now on. Yeah, Marco, please go ahead.
yeah. I'm okay. Let me just move things around. Yeah, yeah. I want to say, yeah, like a month started. This we're going to do this weekly. We're going to present you one of our team members. We are going to have 15 minutes to ask as many juicy questions as possible, and I hope it's going to be super interesting for you. Uh, I'm really happy for this week because we have one of our co-founders with us. So he's one of the most important guys in the whole company.
Definitely.
And yeah, let me just before he comes here, let me just do a quick introduction. He is the COO of Ternoa. I hope I use the right acronym. He's an amazing guy. He's lovely. He's super nice, and he won the Ternoa Team Award last year. So last year, we during our Christmas party, we were giving awards to our Ternoa employees, and he won the team, not the team player. Was it the team player award? Yeah, the team player award.
It
So
was team play. It was
yeah,
team play.
so a huge applause to our Ternoa CEO, Marta. Hello.
Hey, nice to see you, Martin.
Yeah, we cannot hear you, I think.
Yeah, we maybe you're
That's
on mute.
Okay, now we can hear you. How are you, man?
good. Good. Thank you very much for having me and for dropping such nice words about me. Really appreciate it. That's why I came. I knew I was in for nice words.
Yeah. Before we start with any real questions, let me ask you this: how are we supposed to pronounce your name? I understand that in French, Martin isn't Martin; it's Marta, right?
I mean, pronounce it how you feel it.
Yeah, sure. So for you guys who are outside of France, Martin in French, you will say Marta. So yeah. but you can say Martin, I guess. That's like you said. That's good too. So yeah,
Up to you. Up to you.
yeah. I hope you feel well. We will start with our 15-minute sessions where we're going to ask probably a million questions. Some of them are going to be super uncomfortable, but
I'm
that's
really
our
anxious.
job.
I'm really
Yeah,
anxious, and I don't think I made the. I mean, I wanted to be nice, and I said, "Yes, sure, guys, I'm gonna come." I'm really happy with that. It's only 15 minutes, but yeah,
Well,
I'm feeling really bad right now.
you are quite famous in the community because I see some comments. Like people already know you somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my Totoro, sweatshirts on a couple of Mika Speaks, so I think that builds street cred for sure.
yeah. So let's start with a question. Aman, do you want to be the lead in here?
Yeah, I can start,
Yeah,
definitely.
sure.
Martin, maybe you can go on and introduce yourself quickly for the community or the new members to know who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm gonna try to keep it short because guys, I tend to make things longer when I start speaking, so please cut me off. So yeah, I'm Martin. I'm 35 years old. I'm one of the 5 co-founders of Ternoa. And well, basically, yeah, as you said, I mean, I'm just repeating what you said, guys. But I'm acting as the COO of Ternoa blockchain. So this means, well, I would say helping these guys use all their talent by ensuring they don't have anything to think about other than doing what they do best. And yeah, well, making sure everybody gets along together. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'm keeping some material for the questions that are to come, else I would just be speaking for 15 minutes and it would be awful.
Cool. Nice. So the follow-up question will be that what interests you in Web3 or blockchain industry?
Well, that's a good question. It's a tricky one. I didn't see this one in the list, Dan, or maybe I didn't read the list right.
Maybe.
Well, I would say, I come from the, let's say, traditional finance industry, banking, stuff like that, So at first, I got to admit, I was looking very suspiciously to all basically at the time we didn't call that Web3, it was just blockchain and crypto, and it seemed, well, too easy money to make, too high risk. I mean, so something totally unreasonable. But it turns out, well, in French we say only fools do not change their minds. And I would say, yeah, I did change my mind, and it started with DeFi. I think with DeFi, I felt like there was actually something really strong and big, that could shaken the entire financial industry as we know it and change the world. But it was just the tip of the iceberg. And then digging deeper and deeper and ending up contributing to build Ternoa. Well, it feels like this is indeed a big transformation of the way we use digital tools. Basically, our lives are mostly digital, but the tools we use are from a different era of, let's say, digital evolution. And well, it feels pretty safe to say that Web3 is, I would say we don't know how long it's going to take, but for sure it's going to change the way we use the internet. It's going to change the internet. And yeah, I mean, it's really nice to be part of this huge movement with so much energy, people coming from so many different backgrounds, builders, doers, and yeah, that's a really nice community. It was
great.
long.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I mean,
this way it means less questions for me. It means less questions for me. So at the end of the day,
I'll try because Marco prepared a long list of questions. He wants to know everything about you in public. Well, okay. Then what made you choose Ternoa?
I would say, well, maybe it's gonna sound weird, but I didn't so much choose Ternoa. I wouldn't say that Ternoa chose me either, but I was really lucky because I was with the guys because, well, it was an idea they had been building for a couple of years beforehand, and I ended up meeting them at the right moment, joining them in this adventure. So I didn't really choose Ternoa, I chose the adventure. and Ternoa didn't choose me. I was just at the right place at the right moment. So yeah.
Oh, that's
But
interesting.
couldn't. I mean, if I had to pick, I would have picked Ternoa 10 times for sure.
That's good. Good to hear. Nice. I also like that adventure. That's why I also chose. No, Ternoa chose me, I would say, because they saw something good, and Martin also saw something good in me. Okay, the next question. What do you like most about your job at Ternoa?
I think I said that in another life, but I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna save some time this way.
Okay.
I think I'm learning every day, and even at night, like every moment is about learning, and this is really great. Oh no, the thing I said on the live was the people, I mean, the people are so great, but it's true too. So I like both things, learning, and I learn because of people. So that's the combination of both.
Yeah, nice. I definitely can say the people here are really amazing, fantastic. They are spread across the world, and there's every day something new to learn about the culture, about history, about their interests. It's perfect. Okay, the next section I see is the personal questions. Marco, why don't you take the personal question?
Yeah, sure. So it's time to roast you, I guess, in a way.
Roast.
I want to know everything about your private life. Like, what are your hobbies? What do you do in
I
your
think
free
you
time?
already know a lot, and now you're just sort of doxing me, I mean, I'm glad. That's why I knew it was a good, idea to come first, because I'm sure you're gonna build a huge public, at some point you're gonna be rock stars. But at least when I came, there wasn't too many people to get humiliated in front of, so that's okay. I'm ready to go, man.
Yeah, sure. I mean, a guy like you, amazing guy like you, probably is working 12 hours per day, and I think you have a family too. So, do you even have? You probably have some free time yourself. What do you do? Do you listen to music? Do you read books? Do you watch the TV? Do you just lie down on the bed and sleep the whole day? Or what's the go-to way to release some stress for you?
It's Ternoa.
It's to know.
Expected. That was expected. So
Yeah, I mean, that
you
was
just
an easy one. No, but,
undermined,
I mean, yeah, it takes lots of time and efforts, obviously, but it's also, I mean, it's a joke, but at the same time I got to say it's really pleasing, like putting so much energy into helping to create something bigger than you. So I mean, there's truth in every bit of a joke. There's a bit of truth in every joke. Sorry, I said the words in the wrong order. But other than that, I live next to the ocean. I like to go to the ocean a lot. I surf a bit. I like, I do a bit of sport. That's how I entertain myself. And yeah, I'm trying to learn piano these days. That I think you didn't know. So
I did
yeah,
not know that.
that's
Thank
new.
you for sharing that. Yeah.
basically, my daughter received a keyboard, for her birthday last year. And basically, I mean, when I can, I try to. I need to ask Khali for tips.
Yeah, exactly. So before we continue, I want to say, guys, if you have a question for Marta or Martin, just leave the questions in the comments and we will ask him. It can be any question, okay? Just be, friendly. Okay. I mean, this is
Yeah.
one of, the next question is one of the most important one. Do you prefer Pokemon or Digimon? I mean, obviously, we know that Digimon is better than Pokemon, right?
I'm sorry. Well, Pokemon.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we all have our personal opinions, some of them are more important than the other ones, like mine. But yeah, did you ever had chance to play with Yu-Gi-Oh card and Beyblade? Is this something that your generation was doing and playing? Do you
Well,
have some fond memories?
what I can tell you is, my generation, we had the manga Yu-Gi-Oh, and I remember, I don't know, I was a teenager, reading at the beginning, it wasn't about a card game, it was just, I mean, there were playing games, different
Yeah.
sorts of games, and that was actually really nice. And yeah, I remember buying. I mean, we, I had a couple of Magic cards. I wasn't a big player, but obviously I had a couple of Magic cards. But I remember we were dying to get Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and we managed to get our hands on. I assume they were fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards for sure, because
Yeah.
they were so shitty. But yeah, I mean, longing to find what was it? White dragon, blue eyes, white dragon, type of stuff. Yeah, man, love
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure, with NFTs, I can't wait to find a great. There's a great Yu-Gi-Oh game that just released. I think I've seen that. I don't have any time to play, but I think I've seen that recently. Konami or
But it's on
something.
blockchain or no?
No, it's not on blockchain. It's like a
Okay.
regular game, maybe a mobile game or something. But it looked
Mhm.
really great.
Yeah, yeah. I also remember, as a kid playing those card games. It was always interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, it was expensive to buy them. As a kid, you don't have, a wage or a salary. But when you do have those cards, you feel amazing because you can play with your friends. But the next question is, super. I'm fond to it, and I want to know your, first experience with, personal computers. Uh, when did you get one? How did you use it? Did you play video games on it, or it was always just about work?
Yep. I think I was about, I don't know, 8 to 10 years old. It was an old Compaq, it was an office computer, and yeah, I remember playing with the floppy disks. I had games on floppy disks, and playing a lot to
Dave.
Doom and to Carmen San Diego was awesome. I remember this game fondly, and a couple of
Yeah.
racing games. Yeah, that's, I mean, making me feel old right now, guys. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I also remember, I think Pokemon Red, Blue, Green Leaf, I think were on, diskettes. But yeah, that was a long time ago, like you said. So let's go to something more futuristic. And I think the next section you can lead them on, right? The fun section.
The fun section. It's extremely very funny, these questions. I don't know how you're gonna feel, Martin, answering those questions. So the first one is, would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
And this one is well known, and I mean, I've got the answer. Like it's easily 100 duck-sized horses. I mean, for sure, I stand a chance. But a horse-sized duck, oh god, that's pretty frightening. Even ostrich, they are so frightening. It would be even bigger than an ostrich.
Yeah.
It's like a dinosaur, if you ask me. So no way, no way.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then they basically flap your fangs and they try to scare you off. It's incredible.
Awful.
but you did some martial arts, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm Asian, so obviously, what a question, Marco.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
but I think our CEO, he doesn't really care. He's very strong and capable of defeating any number of ducks or horses or the horses-sized
I think
ducks. I don't
our
know.
CEO, I mean, with his build and his martial arts experience, he could fight 100 horse-sized ducks. Basically, that's the
Duck-sized
game.
horse, or yeah. Oh yeah.
no, he's gonna fight. Yeah, no, yeah, Mikhail can definitely do that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The next question is, yeah, if you could turn into an animal for a week, which one would it be? I guess
Uh,
a horse.
a
Why would you
duck-sized
say
horse.
that?
No, I would say for real, a bird like an eagle or something.
So you can travel all around. You can
I
migrate to
mean, it's not.
places.
It just. It was last week. From my living room, there was a. I don't know if it was an eagle. Maybe it was just a buzzard. I think because where I live, there are no eagles. It was a buzzard. So I would like to be a buzzard, and it was basically planing. Like not flying. But just using
Like gliding.
the wind, gliding. Thank you, gliding. It
Mhm.
was just gliding, and it was. I mean, wow. It seemed crazy. It seemed crazy
Yeah,
Nice, and
yeah.
it's a good way to travel the world quickly and
to.
see,
to
see the world. Basically, that brings on to me to the next question. that means you love to travel, right? What places do you like to go to? Are there more mountains? Where you also mentioned you live near water, so maybe I'm assuming you like water more.
Well, to
Or
be honest, I don't like to travel so much. For a long time, I've talked. I love to travel, because everybody around you likes to travel, So I was like, yeah, I love to travel too. But actually, it puts me in a weird state of stress. So I'm more of a home person. But I've traveled a bit because it was peer pressure, like everybody was traveling, so I had to travel too. Had no choice.
Yeah, was it that during your university years,
Yeah,
or
when
it
I
was?
was, younger, not necessarily university years, but I would say, yeah, up until, yeah, when I
You're
was younger.
still young, man. You're still young.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still young, but younger.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think we have just two more sets of questions, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
the next one is some, French related questions, of course. Uh, Tell us, a French movie that you like. You obviously have really amazing French movies. What is, the best one for you?
Well, I don't watch so many French movies for real. I'm a big fan of, like big American blockbusters. So, well, there are the movies. I mean, from when I was younger, there were lots of funny movies, and I could pick one out of these ones maybe. But other than that, I would say from movies from the last 15 years, so kind of recent, that did not attain cult status amongst French teenagers, I would say Un Prophète was really good. If you want to watch it, guys, maybe that's what the question is about. I'm gonna send
Yeah.
it to you, and I'm
Yeah,
sure you're gonna
please.
like it.
Yeah, definitely. And, I think the last group is reserved for you, Aman, the last group of questions.
Okay, so well, I see. Whenever I meet you in person, and also, when we see you on the video calls, there's a unusual glow, which is in a positive way really good. So, what are the 3 tips for us to also have this glow and lead a good life?
Korean skincare.
You want to mention some brands you use?
I can do product placement.
It'll be good for them to step
No, I would say,
into the
sport,
world.
good diet, and yeah, do what you love. Fairly easy.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, I would
Sports, I
say,
do.
yeah, but working at Ternoa, that's the secret sauce, right? This is the reason why you glow.
Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah, the next question is, what are the top 5 books that you want to recommend to our users? I think when I look at you,
Problem is, I don't know how to read.
you don't know how to read.
Well,
Then
same
you,
as with me. I don't read that much physical books. Yeah.
For real, I struggle to read these days. So I could give you names of books I've read over the last 15 years or so. But yeah, it's something I feel bad about these days. I'd love to read more, but yeah, life is made this way. So I'm piling up books I'm gonna read later on.
yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You're a really busy guy and you read a lot of financial books, right? Which might be boring to some people.
Exactly. I only read finance books.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. We are kind of out of time. But two more things before we go. One thing is, seems like you are a really inspiring character, Marta. So
Yeah.
it's not
Oh,
only
that
us seeing you as a really glowing person in a way. It's also a
Korean
community.
skincare. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah. And the last thing is, I think you have something to give to our users, right, Marta? Uh, Something
Yeah.
about I don't know, Timmy. I don't know.
Oh yeah, sure. I wouldn't know how to introduce a game for real, so I'm gonna let you. But yeah, I could see when I arrived that some people were here for Timmy's whitelist. So yeah, Mika was like, yeah, sure. Let's drop a whitelist spot for a quick game. So I'm gonna let you introduce it because I would mess it up. I think I wouldn't be able to state the rules clearly. So yeah.
Yeah, sure. So, guys, it's game time once more. Yeah, so
Woohoo.
it's a super easy game, basically on our Telegram English one or a French one or our Discord channel. Start your sentence with hashtag awesome to know, and please write a couple of words about why Martin amazing is. Okay, what do you like about him? Did you like that he doesn't like to travel? Did you like that he doesn't read books? Or you don't like that? Tell us anything about Martin, and you will have a chance to get a Marta.
Martin, now is your
Whitelist
turn.
spot for Time Engine.
Yeah, thank you. So whitelist
Yay!
spot. Yeah. So and of course we're going to pick 3 winners. The first guy is going to get a whitelist spot for Time Engine, and 2 next guys are going to get a random Ternoa swag. So guys, don't forget hashtag awesome Ternoa. Write a sentence or 2 sentences or a whole paragraph about why you think Martin is awesome, or what you liked about his presenting about himself, and that's it, guys. This will be running for 1 week, I think, till the next coffee break session, where we're going to announce the winners. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, Marta, for being here. Thank you for your
Thanks
time.
a lot, guys.
Thank you
I
so
was
much.
really honored to be the first guest, and I'm sure, the size of your attending is gonna grow and grow. So I'm happy I came when there weren't so many people. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, thank you. And
Thank
Yeah.
you
yeah,
so much,
Have a
man.
good one. Bye.
see you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.
What an amazing person, right?
Definitely, definitely.
Every time when I talk with
Interesting
Martin,
personality.
he's always interesting, always happy in a way. You don't feel
Yeah.
that he is stressed or unhappy, and he's always, like you said, glowing positively. Oh my god, I apologize, but yeah, he's really amazing. And of course, it was a bit, again, stressful for him. He has a lot of things to do. We are all busy this week, in the last couple of weeks, because we need to, of course, do the features, implement them, and of course give it those features. But yeah, a humongous applause to Marta for being here. We love him. I think you love him too. And I cannot wait to see your comments with hashtag awesome to know and the reason why Marta amazing is. Okay. You want to add something, or we can continue with the next questions? Not questions, but topics.
Yeah, we can continue, definitely. I think we just missed one thing when we were talking about the bridge and the validators, about the rewards. So maybe you want to say something about the rewards distribution?
Yeah, sure. Shall I share my screen? Yeah, let's do that. Just 1 second. Share my screen. I apologize for looking at the other monitor, but yeah. There are a lot of questions how we do our rewards, right, Aman?
Yeah,
Because
a lot of questions.
because it's a bit different than what you see on Polkadot or Kusama. So basically, Polkadot and Kusama networks, they use inflationary system, right? I hope I pronounce it correctly, where they mint additional tokens every year, right? And those minted tokens are then given to active validators. That's how it works. That's how you get additional tokens there. And of course, the transaction fees are given to those validators. Now, we don't have a system like that here in Ternoa. Basically, what we're doing is you get, all the transaction fees plus some additional caps that we are giving. So right now we are giving 69,000 caps per day to our validators, and plus, the transaction fees, the average, profit, let's say, for active validator is around 8.6 thousand caps per day, which is kind of a lot. And of course, the amount that you will receive will increase or decrease during the time. We'll try to make sure that it will increase for you guys. So if you want to be a validator, be a validator as soon as possible, so that you get a spot and you become an active validator. The active validator set is refreshed every day around, I think, midnight, I think. And the top 8 guys who have staked the most, they become part of the active validator set. So guys, stake, nominate, become part of staking, because you will earn caps and you're doing nothing. So sounds magical, I know, but that's how it is, right? Again, if you want to know more about this in details, I can write it or tell you guys next time. Of course, this is just the surface on how it works. It's just a bit more complicated now, below the surface, but that's basically it. But yeah, so let's start. Where is my list? Yeah, so Yeah, let's talk about new stuff. Is that okay? Can we talk about governance?
For sure, for sure. Yes, this
Yeah, yeah.
is something that was launched on the AlphaNet yesterday, and we need to definitely talk about it. There'll definitely be questions that we'll answer. So please go ahead, Marco.
Yeah, sure. So we have already set up some basic primitives for a blockchain. And the blockchain is working. You can do balance transfers. We have the token bridge. Now the time is to expand the governments. So far, what we had on mainnet was, and on AlphaNet, until yesterday, is that we had the technical committee, which was which was doing all the governance. Basically, they were creating changes in the system. They were requesting changes. Now, this kind of level of doing is not really appropriate for a Web3 world. We want to provide the community a way to change the network because the network is the community, right? Or the community is the network. And that's why we are going to release a couple of new bodies that you can be included. And one of those bodies is the council. So the council is a body where the users or you guys can come in and create proposals or referendums. Again, you don't need. Yeah, I forgot to say the most important part. Anyone can create a referendum, but if you're a council, you can create special, referendums or special proposals. And this is the way how we're going to deal with, user requests. Now, this is still kind of in the beginning. On the blockchain side, we're going to have everything ready for the mainnet, I think today, if I'm not wrong. But we
Hmm.
still need to build some off-chain tools to help you guys to, guide and use the whole system, because right now on the bulk AI, when you use the governments, it's quite bare bone. It's not super easy to use. And when someone creates a proposal which is converted to referendum, it's really hard to understand what this guy wants, right? You really don't know what kind of change he wants to do. So we're going to try to make some kind of system where you can do proposals, when you can describe the proposals and say what you why are you proposing this and what you want to achieve. And then you guys can comment and say, I like this, it's amazing, or I don't like this at all. But yeah, to keep a long story short, we're going to have something called a democracy system where you can create proposals which are converted to referendums once per month. We're going to have a system called council where you guys can be there, and then you can create kind of special proposals which are a bit different than the one from the general public. More about this we will talk, I think, next week, right, on our AMA session.
Yep,
Is that correct? Yeah.
yep, yep.
But this is just the bare bones on what we'll have. And once we have the governments, which is kind of today on the blockchain, this is, at least for our team, blockchain team, the end of phase one. The other guys are still fully working on phase one, the SDK team. And of course we need to have some off-chain way how to communicate about proposals. But once that's done, I think in 1 week or two, phase one is going to be completely done, which is amazing.
Yeah.
All the yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so those are the primitives, right? Once the
Yeah.
primitives are done, all the primitives, which is the balances, token bridge, and governments, will be giving you guys features that you want, like NFTs and marketplaces.
Yeah. Just so that we don't forget, also the wallet team is bringing up a big update. So along with the end of phase one, I mean, it's still going to take a bit of time for us to release those features on wallet. But yeah, guys, stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's quite understandable that we have many different teams, and they work in their own pace. Sometimes we can synchronize, sometimes we cannot. But right now we are kind of synchronized. And guys, stay tuned for the new version from the wallet
Yeah.
team. It's going to be amazing, right?
Yeah, definitely. So, guys,
Yeah.
just to wrap it up, go ahead and try the governance on our system. It's live on AlphaNet. Basically, the idea is to let the active token holders and the council to come together and basically propose some upgrades on the network or propose some changes. And this is like an iterative process. It needs to be a proposal, which is proposed to the public. And finally, it goes to the referendum, to let all the token holders to basically make a decision by the weighted stake they have on the chain. So yeah, go ahead and definitely check the governance on AlphaNet.
Yeah, I think we have just a couple more minutes before we need to close because we have only 45 minutes. So next week is going to be a huge week for all of us. So governments and basic NFTs on AlphaNet, guys. So basic NFTs are coming next week on AlphaNet. Be ready, and quite soon on mainnet too, together with marketplace and everything. Next week also we're going to have, like you said, new version of wallet. We're going to have a MA session about governance and some other stuff. And I hope we're still going to have enough time for a coffee break session on Friday with all those things going on. So, guys, stay tuned and see you next week, right?
Yeah, see you next week, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You want to say the closing statement, or should I say?
Well, you should do it. You are the best at it.
Yeah. So, guys, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and enjoy the rest of the day. See you guys. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.